Look at this little beauty sitting down here in the Bronx. The lights are on. We're ready for Game 2 of this World Series. And here is Andy Pettitte.
Yankees once again turn to Andy Pettitte to try to win Game 2 after losing Game 1. And what Andy hopes to do is to keep the speed off the bases.
Another 3-2 pitch, and Pierre checks on Soriano. 1 out. Pettitte's 3-2 to the left side in the hole. Jeter gonna try it, and just playing defense like a backstop was Nick Johnson off the bag. It's a base hit. Runner goes late. Strike 3 called. Throw down, and the inning is over. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Rodriguez took it. Posada threw it. Soriano was there for the tag. Yankees coming up against the lefty Mark Redman.
Mark Redman, 6'5", 248 pounds, but doesn't throw like it. He rarely hits 90 on the radar gun. He falls behind early in the count and is unafraid to do that.
Checks in here in Game 2. That's high, and it's a leadoff walk. So Soriano's patient, takes pitches, and gets the leadoff walk. A 1-2 to Jeter. Good pitch down and in, and Jeter looks bad on that swing. 1 on, 1 out. Suffering the same type fate. Soriano left too soon. A throw down by Lee. 2 out. And the bases are empty with Giambi at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch to Giambi. Hits him. And Jason Giambi is at first with 2 out. Redman on 3-2 with a runner going. Base hit to center, and Giambi will turn and go to third. First and third, 2 out for the Yankees here in the first.
Four of the first 5 hitters have been fallen behind by Redman.
A 3-0. Matsui sticks the bat out, hits it to dead center field. Back is Pierre. 3-0 New York. At 9:25 in the morning in Japan on Monday. To the right side, Castillo. Nice play to his left. The inning is over. But not before the Yankees, down 1-0. Get a 3-run blast with 2 out from Hideki Matsui. Just got over the wall in center. Over the 4:08 mark. And as we go to the second, it's 3-0 New York. Born in Venezuela, and does a little bit of everything for Jack McKeon as he clunks one into center field. It's going to carry all the way out to Bernie Williams. 1 out. Our Sprint Virtual Manager question, getting up over the century mark now with what you did today, getting a couple of sacks as Derek Lee hits it into right field. Back is Rivera for out number 2. And with that, Michael, we'll ask you the question, my friend. In your opinion, you've got the opera. That's where you're going.
You have a little bit of everything.
Here's Lowell golfing one into left center field. Matsui, Bernie Williams. It's Bernie Williams. And a 1-2-3 inning. Michael, thanks for joining us, and better luck next week.
All right, thank you, and go Yankees.
All right, that's Michael Strahan. We go to the bottom of the second here at Yankee Stadium. Homer by Matsui, 3-0 New York.
Yeah, we said on the scouting report he's unafraid to fall behind.
Fell behind here. He gets a pop-up into right, and Encarnacion takes care of Boone.
You can be unafraid to fall behind hitters, but
Nick Johnson will sit, and Giambi, bad left knee and all, will play first. Lowell with a bare hand try, and it's a base hit. A bunt base hit for Nick Johnson with 1 out in the second. 1-2-0 pitch. Rivera hammers it into left center field. Over the head of Cabrera into the wall. Nick Johnson will dig for third. They're going to bring him home. The relay by Gonzalez to the plate is wide. Throw down to third. Out. It's 4-0 New York. Here's a 2-2 to Soriano. Got it by him. Second strikeout. And the inning is over. The play at third goes 7-6-2-5. In case you're wondering, we go to the third inning of game 2. It's now 4-0 New York. Take strike 3 right down the middle. And strikeout number 2 for Andy Pettitte.
Sometimes hitters look for pitchers to.
A 2-2. Back-to-back strikeouts. Alex Gonzalez coming up. And let's go down to Steve Lyons. They trail 4-0 here tonight in the third inning. Andy Pettitte just struck out the side. We go to the bottom of the third here in the Bronx. Jeter, Giambi, Williams coming up. Pettitte doing his thing. It's 4-0 Yankees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit, base hit through the left side. Jeter's second hit of this series.
And the bullpen once again active for the Florida Marlins quickly this time.
Jason hit by a pitch, scored a run back in the first inning, and this time he lines one into right center field for Pierre. Kind of a knuckler out there and caught by Juan Pierre. 1 out. Redman gave up a leadoff hit to Jeter. Giambi fly to right center, and now this one skips in and past Rodriguez down to second as Jeter. That's the second time in 2 at-bats that Bernie Williams has ended up down on his right knee. 3-2 pitch. Second walk handed out by Redman. And Hideki Matsui will walk to the plate, but Rick Helling was picked up by the Marlins as a free agent in late August. Pitched well out of the bullpen. But he is the superstar, and Matsui is just one of the Yankees. 3-1 pitch to the right side. Tough play, Castillo. Out at second. No chance to turn 2. First and third, 2 out. And a nifty play by Luis Castillo to his left.
Bernie Williams had to hold up to see if the line drive was going to be caught.
Good work by Helling to get out of further trouble. A hit, a walk, 2 left in the inning. First 2 stranded by the Yankees tonight. We go to the 4th inning here in game 2. Still 4-0 New York. Top of the order for the Marlins in the 4th inning, and they have to get to work. Juan Pierre first up. Even with the infield in, drops down the bunt. The throw is wide, and Pierre will hold at first on what will likely be another bunt hit, his second of this World Series, and it is. Longtime Dodger, Atlanta Brave, and San Francisco Giant. Now a ground ball, diving stop by Boone, throws wide, but out at second as Soriano is able to keep his foot on the bag. 1 on, 1 out.
Boy, that was very close. A fine play by Soriano.
Now a ground ball to Jeter, backs up, out at second, out at first, double play. What looked like the start of a promising inning. A blink later is over for the Marlins. Good infield defense by the Yankees in the inning. They get this call from the second base umpire. And only facing 3 is Pettitte in the 4th. Yankees up by 4. 0-2 pitch. 3 pitches. Boone is gone. Second strikeout for Helling. Who will fill that suit? Up the middle, Johnson. Another base hit. He's 2 for 2. A bunt single his first time. And a cue shot up the middle here in the 4th. 1 on, 1 out. Only for the reason that they were trying to maybe include him in a package in a deal for a veteran. That's in foul territory for Pudge Rodriguez. And that's out number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Johnson at first, 2 out. Soriano rolls the wrists, hits it deep, and gets it out. 6-0 New York in the fourth. They were all screaming for Soriano to be moved from the leadoff spot. He's been on base twice tonight and just hit his first home run of this postseason. To the shortstop, Gonzalez to his left. The Yankees are trying to even this series at a game apiece. Would have been dire straits for New York if they headed to Florida down 2-0. But the bats are waking up for the Yankees in game 2. One in front of him and behind him on a strike him out, throw him out, double play in the first. The 0-1. Left side, tough play for Boone, and he can't make it. See if that goes as a hit or an error. It would have taken a phenomenal play from Aaron Boone to get the out. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lee. Runner at first, nobody out, and Lee strikes out. That's strikeout number 5 for Andy Pettitte. Our game summary is brought to you by John Hancock as we play here in the 5th inning. Here's a 2-1 pitch from Pettitte. Lowell squirts it to short. Jeter has only 1 play. It's at first, 2 out. And Conine will be the hitter. Takes a breaking ball, hits it to center. Bernie Williams glides back. And the inning comes to a close. Andy Pettitte setting him up and knocking him down. Gets around a leadoff error halfway through game 2. 6-0 New York. And only 2 1/3 here tonight. Giambi didn't get it all. And Encarnacion comes on for out number 1. Giambi now 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. He scored a run tonight. A 3-2 pitch to Williams. To the left side for Lowell. Has to hurry and gets Bernie Williams for out number 2. Our Pepsi fan cam.
A little surprised to see Chad Fox up in this situation. Maybe to get some work.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why. As Matsui hits it into right center field. Well hit again. Back at the track, it's Encarnacion to haul in out number 3. We go to the 6th inning. Andy Pettitte back to the hill. The Yankees having fun tonight in game 2. They lead 6-6 over Boston. A leadoff walk puts Encarnacion aboard, and that's the first walk of the night. Handed out by Andy Pettitte. High heat, got it by him. Strikeout number 6 for Pettitte. Marlins trying to get something going, trying to do it with Pierre at the plate. And a slow roller for Johnson. Here, there's nowhere to go, Juan. 2 out, down to second is Encarnacion. The old way. A 2-1. To the left side, Jeter got a tough hop and gets the out. A leadoff walk. Andy Pettitte pumped up as he gets around it. Bottom of the 6th inning rolls in. Yankees bat up by 6. Chad Fox takes over. The numbers this postseason, and you talk about a guy who has filled a Posada takes ball 4, a leadoff walk. Chad Fox isn't happy with that. Made a solid game 6, started Wrigley. Runner goes. Boone strikes out. Throw down is in time. A strike him out, throw him out, double play, and the ex-catcher of 20-plus years groans. Can you imagine if Carlton had a catcher who could have done that? That's into right center field off the bat of Nick Johnson. It's going to get all the way to the wall, and Johnson has his 3rd hit of the night. It's a double with 2 out here in the 6th. Especially in October. The 0-1 pitch. Into right center field. That ball carrying to Pierre. Right in front of the track to end the inning. We go to the 7th. Fox made it difficult on himself. Rodriguez shows his wares behind the plate again. Gotcha. Back after this from your local Fox station. One. Yankees have turned 2 double plays. Pitch count is down. 3 days rest. And he's happy to get out of the way of that line drive off the bat of Rodriguez. Leadoff man is on, and the Marlins ground ball to third. That's a fair ball. Cabrera doesn't run, and it's an easy double play. Cabrera didn't run. Explaining as best he can. He turned around as Lee hits one in the air to right. That ball's got a chance at the wall. It's caught by Rivera. And a bad break for Florida in this 7th inning. They get a leadoff hit. They have their cleanup man on. He hits a foul ball off his left ankle that somehow stays fair, and instead of a strike, it's a 5-4-3 double play. Andy Pettitte, a 3-hit shutout through 7.
A couple of years before that, traded from Boston to Montreal for Pedro Martinez. Those are 2 pretty good brushes with greatness right there.
And that's a pretty good fastball over the outside corner for strike 3 as it comes back. Catches the Yankees trying to even the series before we all get on planes. Jeter walks away before they appeal. Shopping spree at Radio Shack. That's the opposite way off the bat of Giambi into the corner, takes a hop off the wall, and it's a 2-out double. So Giambi trying to find his stroke. Is lined out tonight. Gets his first hit. It's a double. Get him some live game action before that start on Wednesday night. Otherwise, 6-0 game as he walks Bernie Williams. And we'll see if that's it for Pavano. Here's a 2-2. Matsui grounds to second. Castillo, a tough play as the ball stayed down. To his left, Luis makes the play, gets the out. We go to the 8th inning of game 2. Andy Pettitte back to the hill. Working on a 3-hit shutout, leading by 6. To Mike Lowell. It'll be Lowell, Conine, and Encarnacion. Line drive is a base hit into right field. The Marlins put their leadoff man on for the last 5 innings. A hit here in the 8th, a hit in the 7th. Late swing and a miss, 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and strikeout number 7 for Pettitte. One of them to strike him out, throw him out double play, and one of them when it was turned after the ball should have been fouled off the leg of Miguel Cabrera. 2 out, down to second is Lowell. And Gonzalez will walk to the plate. They had to play in to guard against the speed of Pierre. That's to Jeter on 2 hops. Andy Pettitte is through 8 shutout innings. Gets around another leadoff hit. And as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Yankee Stadium, it's still 6-0 New York. A guy with great stuff, an electrifying fastball. Braden Looper takes over. Bullpen, which was busy last half inning, is quiet. Posada strikes out. Looper comes back from a 3-0 count to strike out Posada. Boone with a base hit up the middle. 1 for 4 tonight. Fought it off, and he's on with 1 out. Help the Cubs get into the postseason with the players they send to Chicago. Nick Johnson strikes out, 2 out. First time that Nick Johnson's been retired tonight. Here's a 1-0. Off the bat of Rivera to the shortstop Gonzalez, and a wide throw. Castillo snags it to end the inning. We go to the 9th inning here in game 2. Andy Pettitte will head back to work, trying to finish what he started. 6-0 New York. 2001. 4-0 shutout over Pettitte as Pierre grounds to Jeter. And Pierre has been on base only once tonight. 1 out here in the 9th. And we told you that last Yankee World Series complete game shutout was
in 77 and 78 also.
2-1. Up the middle, Castillo is on with his 2nd hit of the night. Joe Torre certainly slapped into right. Rivera in to his left. Nice catch, 2 out. Left side, Boone cuts across and can't make the play. Into shallow right field. That ball's going to get down for a hit. They bring Castillo to the plate. The throw is in toward third, and the shutout is gone, and that could be it for Andy Pettitte. So the error by Boone extends the inning. Use Rivera if he wished, but kind of keeping that runners on at first and second, 2 out, and a 2-1 pitch. Lowell hits it hard. Boone on a knee. Makes the throw to second, and the game is over. The Yankees take game 2, 6-1, and the series is tied at a game apiece. Aaron Boone on that final play showing what he can do at third base. And Andy Pettitte gets his 13th career postseason victory.